Amazing. Step 2. Stapania. 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 Stojalo. Stojalo. Sto spididis. Yes. Are you Greek? Are you all Greek? What's happening? So stapania means the sails. Stojalo on the coast. Sospititis in her house. The song talks about a mother's house and sailors that go out to the sea and miss the ocean, miss the earth so much, miss the land. So it's sort of like a fisherman's song. It's called trata, and trata is a type of fishing boat. So it says every day we take our fishing boat out and it gets sort of worn out and then we go and mend it, and same thing happens the next day. I feel that this is a song so much about devotion to one's craft. So I would like to dedicate it to these really devoted musicians in this room and backstage and everywhere in this building that are so devoted and worked so hard during these 2 days. So let's practice again. Speaking of devotion. Stapania. Stojalo. Sto spididis. And now if you can memorize this, then I will say something different and then you will answer. Stapania, everadio, stojalo, everadri, sto spididis. And the last one is long, maybe 4 bars. Everamia, stapania, everadio, stojalo, everadri, sto spididis. Everamia, stapania, everadio, stojalo, everadri, sto spididis. Now I'm going to leave you alone, so maybe you can sing twice as loud to compensate. Everamia, everadio, everadri, sto spididis. Awesome. So Matt is kind of like starting to groove a little bit, and I'm thinking that maybe we can take this opportunity to introduce the band. We have Matt Aronoff on the bass from Tenafly, New Jersey. And from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and New York, Marcelo Wolowski on the drums. And my name is Magda Yannikou, and I'm from Athens, Greece. We are BandaMagda, and we are so happy to be here tonight. sereni mandano, costumi vasti trattano, non mostrano da rumbano, che ti vogliamo bacca. Elvira mia, Elvira vio, Elvira tristo spiriti. So these musicians on stage learned this music so fast that we actually had some time to work on something new and different. And I had this idea that maybe we can not for a second stop feeling like an orchestra per se, but feel like a band. And so, like with my band, we go on rehearsal and we don't really read. I just like sing out things and then we talk about them and we see how we can make it better. So I was like, there is this song that I'm gonna get this out of the way a little bit. Thank you very much for this long cable. I think, Chris, you know how much I like walking around. This Italian song. Oof. Hello? Is it off? Is it off or on? I'm not sure. What about this? It's okay, I have a really loud voice. So as I was saying, there is this Italian song that I used to listen to when I was young. My father used to play it for me in the house. And it's called Il cielo in una stanza, and it means the sky inside my room. And it says, when you are with me, the walls disappear and they become trees, and the sky, the ceiling disappears and it becomes the sky. So since spring is coming, I thought it would be appropriate. So how should we start it? Maybe with the first violins. So basically what we did is that we went around the room and sang things. And then these amazing, amazing people just went for it. So can you give me a C?
Sei qui con me, e sta stanza non ha più pareti, ma alberi, alberi infiniti. Quando sei qui vicino a me, questo soffitto violano non esiste più. Io vedo il cielo sopra noi, che stiamo qui. suona un'armonica, mi sembra un organo che vibra per te, sull'immensità del cielo. Mi sembra un organo che vibra per te, per me, su nell'immensità del cielo. Per te, per me, per noi, per te. Per me, per noi, per te, per me, per noi, per te, per me, per noi.
Surprise you with one kind of like a bonus song inspired by, again, springtime and all these birds that are all around us. I had the great luck of spending a couple of days up on a farm, like Monday and Tuesday, and it's in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing else really. It's just me and the farm and Marcelo, and I started like at some point I walked out on the porch and I started singing, like it just came out like so naturally, and then I thought, of course I'm singing and it feels natural because everything is singing. The trees are singing, the birds are singing, all the animals, all the nature is singing. So it's important to remember that singing is so important. And so this song is called Yerakina. Can you repeat after me? Yerakina.
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 And Yerakina is a bird. It's a Greek traditional folk song. And like every bird, Gerakina has a unique bird call, and I would like to ask you if you would, in the count of 3, with voices and instruments, create your unique bird call. 1, 2, 3. One day, Gerakina goes to fetch water from the well, and she falls inside, and she uses bracelets in her wings that she flaps like that, and she makes this sound. And you might know a little bit of the song already because we practiced it about 30 minutes ago.
Trupu trupu trun trun trupu trun ta vrahjolja της πρωτών. Trupu trupu trun trun trupu trun τα βράχιολια της πρωτών. Trupu trupu trun trun trupu trun τα βράχιολια της πρωτών. Trupu trupu trun trun trupu trun τα βράχιολια της πρωτών. Trupu trupu trun trun trupu trun τα βράχιολια της πρωτών. Trupu trupu trun trun trupu trun τα βράχιολια της πρωτών.
So she falls inside the well, and then she uses her wings and her song to summon all the birds of the forest. That's you. 1, 2, 3. And they come to her rescue. This is the story of Gerakina.
Κίνησε η Γερακίνα για νερό, ωρε κρύου να φέρει. Ντρουμ 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 τα βράχιολια της φωτών. Τρουπου τρουπου ντρουμ ντρουμ τρουπου ντρουμ τα βράχιολια της φωτών. Γεράκι, να θα σε βγάλω Drupu, drupu, drum, drum, drupu, drum. Tava olhares froton. Drupu, drupu, drum, drum, drupu, drum. Tava olhares froton. Drupu, drupu, drum.
You are all fantastic birds. I'm going to move along with our non-improvised repertoire. You are great improvisers.
You cannot leave her alone for a minute.
This song is a song I wrote called Amortela. I wrote it about 15 years, a long time ago. And they are playing basically the chart that professional musicians play, that I give to professional musicians to play. And I was just so amazed to see them like play it with dexterity, but also with so much musicality. So this is Amortela, dedicated to you, love to you. Ready?
Bouquet de roses, chanson qui bat quelque chose. Amour, amour, tremblement de terre, colère qui porte mon bonheur. Amour, toujours. Amour, t'es là. Amour, je cherche ton chemin. Amour, c'est toi. Amour, pourquoi tu te caches de moi? Et oh, de bisous, de mots qui caressent le cou. Amour, amour, monte à l'envers, qui va apporter mon bonheur. Amour, je te cherche. Pourquoi tu te caches? Pourquoi tu te caches, amour? Pourquoi tu te caches? Pourquoi tu te caches, amour? Pourquoi tu te caches? Pourquoi tu te caches? Pourquoi tu te caches? Pourquoi tu te caches? Pourquoi tu te caches de moi? De moi? De moi? Et moi? Et moi?
Well, I can't believe that we have reached the end of our show tonight. Thank you very Yes, good one. Yes, please. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's been amazing. I would like to thank two very important people that without them this would never have happened. One is my good friend, Chris Davis, who's up there helping us with the sound tonight. During my first visit here in Chapel Hill, I played a show, and he was like, "You know, I know this teacher, and I think you'll get along." And 3 years after, here we are. So the second person I would like to thank is the teacher, Mrs. Amda.
I have a lot of thank yous, and first of all, I would like to say a special thanks to the Public School Foundation because they have funded BandaMagda coming each year with one of their grants for classroom grants, and it's really been, we could not have done this without them. So I really, really thank Public School Foundation. They really do try to honor all of our requests for things, and really thank that. I also would like to thank all of you parents. You gave donations, and that added up to about $900 to also assist in this. So thank you so very much for that, because it's just a highlight of the year for me, and I know for the kids too. Also, I'd like to thank Ashley Sample. We had not included the jazz band before when we wrote the grant this last time we did that. Jazz band, you guys sound amazing. That's When Chris connected me with Magda and I listened to the music, I thought, oh my gosh, I loved it, but I was afraid. I was like, how could this ever work with middle school orchestra? But it has been the most phenomenal experience. So I hope your kids have enjoyed it. I just think every time we work with all these rhythms and then the improvisation and changing things, it's so good as a musician. So I know it's been so much fun. So we close tonight with Sabia.
Yes, the saga of the microphone continues. The biggest thank you is to all of you in this white shirt, black pants. You took the music, and in 2 days it went from like here, and it went like exploded, and it went like up there. So your ability and capacity is endless. And I look forward to seeing you bloom and do more and more things and express yourselves and create things and make music. So this is for you. We're gonna play Sabia. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you for all that made this night possible. These are my pals, Marcelo Wolowski and Matt Aronoff, who traveled to be here with us. And we'll see you in the future. One, two, three.
A todo mundo do psiu, perguntando pelo meu bem. Tendo coração vazio, vivo acima do psiu, sabia ficar também. A todo mundo do psiu, perguntando pelo meu bem.